today I'm going to demonstrate the Sawyer SP181 all-in-one filter with a bucket adapter kit. And the only thing you need besides what's in this box is a food-grade 5-gallon bucket. Okay, so now we are going to drill a hole in the bucket. And there's, a seam here, so you want to get your hole about 1.5 inches above the bottom seam, and that will allow sediment to settle and won't come through. Then you just drill a hole. You need a little bit of pressure. Might be a little bit easier with a power drill. Okay, it's getting closer. There, finally. We've got our hole punched through. Took a little bit more work than I thought. Okay, and so I'm using this file just to deburr, which they suggest to do to prevent leakage. I don't know if this is the right size file or if this is the best way to go. Now, this comes with a bag full of little parts. It's got an adapter with a hose. We've got some adapter fittings here, some O-rings. It's got a drill bit for drilling the hole, and some other fittings as well, and a cap, a couple of caps. So it's got quite a few small parts. The squeeze pouch is 32 ounces, and it comes with a backwash syringe so that you can clean it in the field. We've also got this faucet adapter, which is very handy for attaching to the faucet, so you can backwash with that. And there you have all the parts. Make sure they're all there, and then you'll be ready to assemble your bucket kit. We will want to install the male adapter in the bucket. Like so. Kind of stick it through there. You'll want to slip this O-ring over it and screw this part right on. Okay, so you see here that I've got a gallon of water, and for demonstration purposes I've just taken some tap water, but conceivably we are talking about filtering out any microbes that could contaminate your water. So bacteria, cysts, protozoa are all things that this Sawyer Squeeze filter can remove. It does not remove chemical contaminants. It does not remove heavy metals. So be aware of this. It's for microbial contamination. So before you fill your bucket with your dirty water, you'll want to screw your filter onto the fitting on the end of your hose. And that screws on very easily. So let's see how this works. Pour the water in. The contaminated water goes in that way. And of course, you want a clean receptacle to catch the flow. If I could lower it a little bit more. I am just going to set it on the floor there. There's my cat coming to check out what is going on. Anyway, you can see the flow. as my cat now has lost interest. When you fill up your receptacle, you'll want to flip this up pretty quick so you don't get any water around, and that's pretty easy, and hold it upward, and then you have your handy little hook which fits right over the top of this, and you snap it in, and then you can just hook your filter right onto the edge of the bucket, and there you have it. The SP181 All-in-One filter by Sawyer. So now I am going to demonstrate how to use the squeeze filtration system with your Sawyer Squeeze filter. You'll want to first put your dirty water into your squeeze, and if you're in the field, sometimes it's very difficult to actually fill this from standing water. It just does not fill up all the way. So it's much easier if you have some kind of container that you can pour your water into the squeeze bag. The waterfalls or fast-flowing creeks, you might have an easier time just filling it straight in. All you have to do now is screw your filter right onto the top. Okay, so once you have your bag filled up and your filter screwed on the top, take your cap, it's got a protective cover, and you screw the cap right onto the top, pull it up, and squeeze. And you can also squeeze it into another receptacle. Good, clean, filtered water, right from the creek or the lake. Cheers.